I have my own line. Well, the main thing I'd like to highlight to you is, of course, our Holy Week services. Maundy Thursday at 7:30 p.m. This year, we are going to try washing of hands instead of washing of feet, but if you want your feet washed, I will do it, okay? You just have to ask and take off your socks. Good Friday is at 11 a.m. We have a guest preacher, the chaplain of the Junior School of Holy Trinity School. So Simon Davis will be back to bring God's word to us. And then Easter Sunday at 8 and 10. 10 o'clock, we have a baptism on Easter Sunday. So that's a wonderful occasion to celebrate our own renewal of our baptismal covenant. So look forward to that. For your information, the church office will be closed on Good Friday and Easter Monday. And those of you who are lay readers, Eucharistic ministers, servers, intercessors, crucifers, and acolytes, there will be a lay refresher course for you on May 10th, organized by the York Central Deanery. You can come and get the form from me or get more information. The insert today, I won't steal your thunder, but on the back side of it is from the diocese, the season of spiritual renewal. A whole bunch of workshops I would encourage you to sign up for. It's over the lunch hour on various days on topics that may be of interest to you, and also topics that I believe some of which will be a help to our church if you would attend it. And on June 12th, praying our song and singing our prayer, there's a panel discussion led by Tom Bell, who is the music director at the cathedral. But my husband gets to be on the panel, so you can also sign up for that. But before June 12th, on May 31st, which is a Saturday, Brother Reg and I have been having Saturdays with either one of us. On May 31st, my husband, Sui Hong, will be coming at 10 to speak to us, those of you who are interested, on the topic of the heart of worship. So it's a 2-hour kind of workshop seminar that he'll be offering. One announcement, as you know, Danielle is going to start or is undergoing treatment. And also we are collecting love gifts in order to buy her a tablet so that she can follow the services. And so there's also 2 cards to sign, either one, and that will be available for you at the coffee hour table. And please see Hillary about that. Okay, I've got people in the back who maybe we should let them make their announcement first. Shall we do that? Introduce yourselves too, please. Hello. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
Hello.
Thank you, Reverend Maria.
Thank you.
Hi. Good morning. Hi. My name is Laura Shiner. This is my sister Joan Hargrave. We are the daughters of Malcolm and Margaret Shiner. And today we wanted to hop in to your service today because this Thursday, April 17th, is
their 60th wedding anniversary.
They didn't want anything special. They wanted it to be quiet, and we were just going to do our family, which is a bit of a feat in itself. But we thought no better place to celebrate with their church family. So we've inserted ourselves into the coffee hour afterwards. We'd like you all welcome to come and enjoy what the Rebecca group, thank you Barry Lynn and group, has done. Sarah, I beg your pardon, it might have been Rebecca last time, but then it's changed a few times.
We've changed the date a few times.
Well, we've sort of helped ourselves to a table there to just.
Yes. So come and join us for some cake, and there are some photos and things you can take a look at.
And sign a guest book.
Of their lovely Easter Saturday wedding in the snow.
Yes.
In 1965,
Yes.
Brampton.
Thank you very much.
Bonnie?
Like a bad penny, I keep turning up to remind you the rummage sale is coming and we're getting closer. Rummage through your jewelry, find some gold and silver that we can donate and get Pat Burton to get a little extra cash for. And you know that the intake will be the week before. We'll be accepting donations from the 28th to the 2nd. That's from the Monday to the Friday. And we need all of you to help at the rummage sale. It's not just ACW, it is a church event, so we need the men as well as the women. And many women who perhaps don't belong to one of our groups, you are still part of our ACW and church, so please come and help. The other thing, many of you have been asking about the photographs. I will be announcing the dates as soon as the rummage sale is over. They are I'm thinking 23rd, 24th of May, Wednesday and a Thursday. And you can, well, I'll bring the sheets as soon as we're over the rummage sale. If there's anyone that wants to give me a call, I can put your name on the list. The other question, some people were asking, those who have had their photographs done in February, those photographs will be sent out to you if that was how you asked to have them sent, or they may be sent digitally. So check your emails to see if by chance they're there. The other thing is Becky up in our in our gods would love to receive photographs that you've got digitally so that we can put them in the middle of our directory of things that we've done in the last, I hate to say it, 10 years, perhaps a little bit closer to now. But please remember and please send them so that we have, it's rather like a yearbook with all of our wonderful memories.
Thank you.
I think that's it.
That's it. Thanks.
Thank you.
Good morning again. I'm once again standing here on behalf of the Ivaria Millennium Fund, which in particular for the bursary. Just want to remind you that the applications for the 2025 student bursary, they will be out shortly. HGC members or children and grandchildren of members who are in any year of post-secondary schooling may apply individually. One graduating student from each of the 6 Thornhill high schools, yes, we've increased it by another 2, will be nominated by their schools to receive a post-secondary entrance bursary. Request the application forms from the office. You can either call Laura or send an email to info@holytrinity-thornhill.ca. The deadline for completed applications is May 31st. I repeat, May 31st, no extensions. Also, please note that you can come in and request and collect the application forms on behalf of your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, your friends, children or grandchildren, okay? You can come in and collect an application form. That's it for me. Thank you.
Thank you.
They are available. They are available. No. The reason for that, we don't want to have too much of an influx of applications. But if they want, you can spread the news and have it requested from the office, okay? Anything else? Okay, thank you.
Brother Reg?
May I say again, happy anniversary. I'm glad and proud to hear this. And I'm also glad, as you sent me by email, you were back from your luxury vacation to attend yesterday's session. So we're glad to have you back on that level as well. Yesterday was our final session. It was a very productive conversation, which I'm going to share with you briefly. When you go into the auditorium, you're going to see several writings on the wall. Just think of Stations of the Cross. As you go into the door on the left, There's a listing of the 5 priorities for direction that the group yesterday decided the parish needed to go into. And next to that, alongside most of the walls, are some results of a conversation we had, of an exercise, and they're color-coded. So I want to read you what the color codes are about, because as I looked this morning, some of the handwriting is difficult. The green was to list the positive progress you feel the parish has made around the big questions that face the parish. The purple, kind of pink card, you write down things that still give you concern, and what ways do we miss the mark of our mission statement. The third one, which is sort of the dark blue, write down questions you still have about where we are and the status of our future. The second thing is there's a list of, and I could barely read this morning, so maybe some of you will help me. The first exercise was to look at the mission statement of the parish and how it related to the process questions we were asking there. So it's interesting to listen to what people said. Everything that's written are comments made by the persons present. And when you look at them, you will notice there appears to be lots of things on one end of the distaff, on the other, there seem to be contradictions and other kinds of things, but what it points out is we still have lots of work to do. We still have to begin to ask the right questions as we move forward, and it's still exciting. But we made some progress. Each group met around those priorities. We filled out a program plan, or the beginnings of a program plan, which this will be our guidelines for moving forward, which you will all hear about and see as that is being prepared. Oh, and the last thing I noticed that was interesting to me, I went through the timeline this morning and I noticed a significant event in the parish history was not mentioned, and that was the Trinity School itself. No one mentioned its foundation, which came from this parish. There's no mention of Trinity on the timeline at all. And I wondered, what does that mean for us? Maybe we don't forget about it, or maybe our current relationship with them is distant. And maybe that calls to question one of the categories we talked about around hospitality and stuff, might mean a need to reassess our relationship with the school we founded in some new and significant ways. But I just want to point that out, because I looked at it yesterday before I left, and noticed I didn't see anything about Trinity. And I came in this morning right before the 10 o'clock service to look again, and there's no mention. So I just point that out. I didn't see it. It's not obvious. And it means still we need to look at that. Okay? Thank you.
I'm going to go over to the Palm Cross